Hello humans, I'm the Alien Doctor, but you can call me Alien, and today I have frozen. What? Webcam? You alive? That's weird. Did I accidentally close it or something? No? I've just frozen. Okay. This is fine. Skyfire, thank you so much for resubscribing on Twitch for 4 months. I will read chat in a second. Just let me fix the camera. Jeez. I don't know what's going on. It just doesn't want to work anymore.
Oh, for the sake of moments.
That's exactly how I feel. There we go. There we go. Okay, hang on. And then let me recalibrate. Okay, cool. Cool. And cool again. It's all off. I did set it up before the stream, but it decided to break. Right, there we go. Okay, cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Let's see who we've got in the chat. We have got Gio. Congratulations for being the very first person on Twitch. And Skyfire for being the very first person on YouTube. We also have the Leechim, Mitchie, Glowstick, and Bird, and Ambitious. Is that, yeah, Ambitious Star as well. Welcome on in. All right, cool. Well, hello everybody. How are you doing? We got some monument draining to do. Face reveal to Skyfire. I hope not. But that would be a bit awkward. Apparently I'm in the nether. Oh, I think I stole the sponge back from Joel. You'll see that in the video. Actually, you won't because I wasn't recording. Well, yeah, anyway. Oh, wait, hang on. You can't even see the game. I know what I'm doing, okay? I promise. I gotta fix that. The alerts are a little bit, not, yeah, the alerts are just, I'm in the wrong tunnel. Anyway. I was this Joel. You are UT loaf. Leaf? What? You are UT leaf. What's that meant to mean? Also, there's so many chickens in the green tunnel. No clue. What? Why? I don't even go down the green tunnel. People kept trying to fix my my area, getting rid of the mood lighting. It's kind of rude. These are my frog lights. Jeez, let's just clean this all up. Yeah, so as you'll see in a second, we did the actual monument draining competition that I kept talking about. I kept saying we were going to do it, and we finally did it. So, yeah, go me. What does leaf rhyme with? No clue. Do you think I have the brain power right now to figure it out? So yeah, apologies for not streaming yesterday. I tried. I really did. But my computer isn't working. And in fact, my computer is still half open. I haven't closed it back up yet. So, if the stream randomly turns off, you know why. Not that it should. Oh, thief. Well, look. I did nothing. I gave it to you as a temporary present. So yeah, as you can see, we have done a whole lot of progress. Like all of the sections except for this center one have been drained out now as part of the competition, which you will of course see in the video. So yeah, we just got to kind of do a lot more sand removal, and then we have like this row back here to actually drain. So I'm probably going to remove the sand first because I think it's a bit more of a easier process than doing the rest of it. The other thing that I want to do, and apologies for not doing this beforehand, but I also want to get my Java edition counted in time-lapse this final bit. So we shall do that. I've been using redstone for the draining. Temporary? What's temporary? What have I said now? Oh, the gift. Yes, it was a temporary gift. That's why I took it back. I needed it back. And I've already lost 1 sponge from that whole experience anyway. And considering I started with like a stack and a half of sponges, you know, I'm really... It's not going well, okay? I just thought there's a thing that I forgot to add. Ah, hang on. I wonder if I can add it on the fly. Because adding things on the fly, in case you're a streamer and want to know, never goes wrong, by the way. I know a lot of people think you should not add stuff to your stream as it's running. But actually, it's all good. It never goes wrong. Okay, Java Edition is loading. Of course, Java Edition is the thing that slows this down. Script. Do, do. Why is Java so small? Okay, and then watch this. Oh, wait, I can't do it with... Oh, that's kind of annoying. Oh, man. I had a cool thing that I added, that I could do in recordings. But I don't think I'll be able to do it live properly. No. That's so sad. I can semi-do it live. If I go like this, does it work? Oh, jeez, it didn't even work. Why? Whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, jeez. Right, make Java big. Multiplayer TV6. So small. Hey Aqua, how you doing? Welcome on in. Jeez. Nobody better be getting any UFOs, okay? I want to be productive and do stuff. And if you guys get UFOs, I will not be productive and I will not be doing stuff because I'll be having to build them. So no UFOs allowed, please. Thank you. Thank you for your understanding. Okay. Let's see. Where should we position this guy? Let's go there. That'll do. Start recording. Cool. Okay. Right. Now we can do the thing. So it's time to do UFO every 5 minutes. No. Banned. Fired. Not allowed. So yeah. This is what we got. We also got a lot of slimes. In fact, I have an idea to deal with the slimes. I don't know how well it's going to go. But I'm just going to spawn a couple of iron golems and we'll see what happens. Actually, am I going to spawn some iron golems? Because I don't have any pumpkins over here. Okay, you know who does have pumpkins? Aladrium. and you know whose base is over here? Aladrium's. Okay, we won't do that. We'll just, it'll be fine. Okay. It's time to remove a lot of sand. I have a pumpkin farm on my ground base. If I have to go back in that direction for whatever reason, then I'll steal some pumpkins. I should probably get my bow out, actually. Just to deal with the slimes when they inevitably spawn and then try and kill me. It's a plot. I didn't actually check if anyone else was on. Nope. That's good, because I did not wave to them. Here's a novel idea. Turn off the UFO redemption just for this stream. Well, yeah, I could. You know, I trust you guys. I trust you guys so much that I don't need to turn it off. There we go. That's it. Longhorn Gamer, welcome on in. How you doing? Yeah. What have you guys been up to? What have you done this weekend? Spill the tea. Or don't. Well, you can... Yes. You can leave the tea in the tea pot if you rather. But, where's the fun in that? We have to troll the one-eyed guy somehow. This is true. I don't know how I feel about being called the one-eyed guy, but that's fine. Nicey, welcome on in. How you doing? I'm currently getting a lot of sand that I'm going to sell back to Plod. Wahaha. He doesn't know that. I don't know how I'm going to convince him to let me sell it back. But it's all part of my ingenious plan. Working on digging a perimeter to bedrock. 12 chunks to go. Very nice. I've not dug a perimeter before on bedrock. Or, you know, exploded a perimeter or anything like that. I have never made a perimeter. Which is easier to remove, torches or redstone? I feel like they're both the same. Potentially redstone, because the torch, you have the, like, hitbox that doesn't cover the whole block. You just got, like, a thin bit in the middle. Whereas, at least with redstone, the hitbox covers the whole block. Oh, I also need to add in a new timed message. So you see there we have the Discord one to join the Discord, which if you haven't already, you definitely should. But we also have a link tree now that displays all of the links to me. So you can get even more me in your life. I know. Don't say I don't do anything for you guys, because, well, clearly I do. Also, honestly, I ran out of torches. That's why some of these, like over there, are using sea lanterns, is because I don't have any torches. You know, maybe I should get some name tags and start making a mob switch in this area. Do we think if I put a mob switch in the middle, like roughly in the middle, it will cover this entire area? I don't really know what the radius is. Isn't it like 4 chunks? That might be too much alien, says Nicey. No, you could never have too much alien. Lies. Do. Yeah, I don't know why, but this section here, I forgot that I had sponges, so I did this section out of sand, which is why we're having to remove so much of the sand. The other sections I did with sponges. And to be fair, some of the TB members that did the competition yesterday also used sand, but I think we've already gotten rid of all of those plots now. Yeah, because they were here. This thing's, once we open out these bits as well, this thing's going to start to look really big. I feel like the proper scale of this wasn't that, like, it wasn't that obvious. Because I still had the, like, 6 of these plot points. Oh, I've lost a torch. Yeah, I still had, like, those 6, like, plot point thingies. So it wasn't as obvious or as clear how big the scale was. Okay, somebody just left a load of torches here, which I'm not complaining because I'm out of torches. I will happily take those. 87% chance of a UFO from Mitchie. 46 from Longhorn. We took them down for you, aren't we? Nice as Joel. Wow, so kind of you. I also got to sleep. Blop. Okay. I need some sand. Well, actually, no, I don't need some sand. I need to deposit the sand. I'll be curious to know how much sand I've lost from this experience overall. Not because I really need it. Like, I'm going to try and sell it back to Plod or do something with it along those lines. But realistically, I'm still going to have a lot of it. And actually, some of it I am going to use for glass. But, yeah. I'm still curious how much of it I've lost. I'm definitely not going to need this much glass. Thank you so much for following Smitty the Reaper. Welcome on in. Waste of time says alright bro on YouTube. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Skyfire is cheating by using the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat for a UFO. This is not allowed. Afternoon. Good to the one with the moist eye. Good afternoon to you too. Welcome on in. You told us it was allowed before. I think I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I actually said that's what I would be doing. But maybe I did say that. Look, okay, I don't make the rules. I just change them. Okay. Okay. I don't like these random bits of gravel. Yeah, the only problem is we've kind of, because part of this was drained with gravel. Why is there just that there? Because part of this was drained with gravel, the like sea floor doesn't quite have its natural shape anymore. Not that that's really the end of the world, because we're probably going to end up building up more than we're going to build down, I think. For the sole reason that slimes are spawning, which is not something I planned. And you never break your own rules, right? Rules are made to be broken. That's the lie. Please don't break the rules. That's why I added sand at the bottom of mine, says Jill. Ah. You see, if I actually kept track of the points yesterday, then you'd have definitely gained an extra point for that. Could have saved a lot of time by building a flying machine. Okay. I know. I know. I wanted to do it by hand, okay? Because I'm weird. I wanted the experience. I want to be able to say I've drained a monument by hand. Also, I didn't think about the fact that, like, if I wanted to do it with a flying machine, I could have just made it a square and then done the flying machine and then built the circle and then just flooded the outside bits of the square. I didn't think about that at the time, though. Well, I think that would have worked. That's what somebody else suggested in chat. Experience, that's what we're calling it. Yeah, I could be like, yeah, I've drained an ocean monument. Bet you haven't. in all of my, you know, in all the subreddits, yes. That's definitely where I'll be flexing. Because I'm a very active Reddit user, 100%. That's a lie. I like never open Reddit. I don't do that stuff. Would have saved you a lot of diamonds buying sand. This is true, but also I have a lot of diamonds to spend. And, you know, it's not like I'm going to be making diamond gear or anything. Like, I have no use for diamonds other than to spend them. So, like, I might as well, you know? And then also it's kind of, it's growing the Truly Bedrock economy because there's then more diamonds in circulation instead of, like, a few people just having loads. I haven't read it too much, although it's mostly Blue Sky now. Yeah, I check Blue Sky. I never really check it on my phone, so it doesn't get checked that often. Like, a lot of my Blue Sky checking happens on my PC. Because I don't really check, like, social media like that on my PC. Blue Sky, therefore, does not get checked that much. But it's also exactly the same as Twitter, also known as X, the Everything app. To be fair, I have been opening Twitter more recently on my personal account because of some interesting developments happening in the British basketball league stuff. And yeah, I've been wanting to see what people have been saying about it, so I've been checking Twitter. And also to get news, because it turns out that annoyingly it's still a decent news source. But I already wrote like a whole essay about what's going on, so I won't bore you guys to death on stream. Unless I will, you know, unless somebody wants me to. In which case. But yeah, I don't really post like anywhere at the moment. When I have YouTube Shorts, I also post them on Facebook and Instagram Reels. But I don't really ever post on like Twitter or Blue Sky or Reddit for that matter, any of the others. Twitter is still helpful for like as a Minecraft news source. I wouldn't say it's particularly helpful for a real life news source. But as a Minecraft news source, I have college for news. ISL/TheAlienDoctor. Yes, r/TheAlienDoctor is a thing. Not gonna lie, nobody uses it, which is fine. Because I am included in that. I also do not use it. Let's just remove this, because that's going to end up floating by the time we're finished. I stopped using Facebook a decade ago. Too much scrolling. I don't really check my TheAlienDoctor Facebook, but I do check my personal Facebook, because I post all of my photos on there from all the photography work that I do. And kind of, to grow as a photographer, you got to be like posting and engaging with stuff and things. So, yeah. That's the only reason I even have like a personal Facebook. Facebook is only for the local community group, personally. Yeah, to be fair, I see like a lot of local stuff. I also see a lot of basketball stuff on Facebook. So, like, most of the teams have a supporters group on Facebook. Or a lot of them do. I think. Hopefully. Wait, there's a difference? A difference between what? I already can't remember what I said. All the sand. I find it very satisfying to watch drop down, honestly. Welcome to the Alien Forgets Everything. It's just called real life. I'm streaming. I got streamer brain, okay? I can't remember the stuff that I said like 10 seconds ago. I'm trying to drain this thing. I want to finish this today. I really want to finish it today. That's why I'm time-lapsing it. I haven't time-lapsed most of it. Because otherwise the entire video would be a time-lapse. But, I am time-lapsing this bit because it's like the final stretch. Do 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 do. That's the song that we'll be playing. Go away. Just shoo, get out of here. Waste of time says, how's your day going, Alien? My day is going pretty good, thank you. I haven't really done a lot this morning, or today, I will be honest. The mornings always go by very quickly. Mainly because I think I'm still waking up. But what about you? How has your day gone? How did anybody else? I thought you were one-eyed blue, Alien. Now I find out you're not. I am one-eyed blue. One-eyed blue alien. I'm just also... I have an artificial human walking around and doing all my stuff. Nicey says, wait. I am waiting. Like that one song from Hamilton. They don't call me the alien pop culture reference doctor for nothing. Jeez. Sure. There we go. Is there like sea lanterns at the bottom of these? Yeah. Is there sea lanterns at the bottom of these? I just have one in my inventory and I want to get rid of it. I don't think there's any down here. There we go. Let there be light. Where's my cape gone? I need it to pretend I'm a superhero. Why is this game... Actually, I guess I'm not using my proper skin. Well, my proper skin. My proper skin for this, you know, season for now currently. We gotta rep the blue brand, okay? I just changed this at that video where we bluified shopping district. I just put this on, and I don't think anybody like commented or anything. Like me, Smurf, and Eladrium, oh sorry, me, Smurf, and Adequate all put on more blue skins than our regular skins, and I don't think anybody pointed it out. At least they didn't in my video. What happened to the moon? It's nothing. It's how it's meant to be. And I don't know. Oh, great. I don't know what you're on about. It's meant to look like that, 100%. Just patch that up. Okay. So don't go that direction. Got it. Jeez. Go this direction, though. Cause, welcome on in. How you doing? That is the normal moon, says Bird. Exactly. It's the normal moon. It's always looked like that. What is that? I hear TARDIS. Where is it? Why did I just break the redstone? How are you doing today, Cause? This cable's annoying me. Can I like use something to... Not really. I need some more USB ports on my computer. I have to plug my webcam cable. Oh, the webcam. Oh, geez, that's probably why it's gone off, because I keep knocking the cable. Okay, we're just not having VTuber today. Sorry. The cable's in the way and I keep knocking it and it's breaking it. I can't be bothered to keep fixing it. I'll consider fixing it in the break. I believe I'm awake. Stuff keeps happening that I'm pretty sure nobody else did, so there has to be some functioning at least a background level. Nice. Well... This is mostly good to hear, I think. Cathedora, welcome on in. How you doing? I don't know if I've done a stream since setting it up, but you now have the automatic shout-out thingy for the Bedrock Legends. Bedrock Legends? Bedrock Farlands. Yep, You don't need to talk about that. Jeez. This is a bit awkward. For context there, I kept making fun of Cathedora for saying Bedrock Legends instead of Bedrock Farlands in their first stream, and now I have done exactly that. So, I mean, you know, we just don't need to talk about that. So much is happening in that alien brain. Oh, go away! It's so hard to concentrate with these slimes. Jeez. But yeah, so make sure to give Cathedora a follow. They recently joined the Bedrock Farlands SMP. Alien, your model is gone? Yes, I literally just said I am turning it off because it keeps breaking because my webcam cable is not long enough and I don't have any USB ports available in the back of my PC. I think I literally need to get like a USB card. I don't think a USB hub will provide enough power. Proof posted in Discord. Oh, I totally saw and commented on your bluer skin. Oh, okay. Really? Okay, this is true. You did. I take it all back. I thought nobody noticed. But I guess you did. Fair dues. Teddy Legend Gaming, welcome on in. Thank you for the goat stream. Jeez, Mitchie got a 1% chance of a UFO. It's a bit embarrassing. Got a lot of 80s in the chat. Oh, 3% resets timer. Oh, no. No, no, no. We don't need to set any timers. You know, if you wait, 10 minutes instead of 5 minutes, that's perfectly allowed. New skin. Do I need to change the sheep? No, this is just my my blue skin because I'm repping the blue shop at the moment. I gotta add your recent texture packs, the Plod one and the Gen one. As you can see, I'm still using all the others. Get out of here. Why is there just... They did this yesterday. All the TB members that were helping me trade, they just left this here. And I have no clue why. Pondering who my next victim model will be. Honestly, I'm impressed you could even think of any more. I was trying to think of some, and I can't even... Like, the Gen Dragon one was pretty obvious. But, like, past that, I couldn't think of any others. I kept telling you about that. I remember... Yeah, I know you said it once, but I don't know. Why did you leave it? Is one obvious one? Oh, is there? Hang on, let me think. Well, I guess Silent as a pigman, and Zloy as a zombie. I feel like those are pretty obvious ones. I guess I've given 2. And then there are various people who are already skinny as well, so that feels like cheating. Oh, okay. So I guess you're not including those 2 then. If lizards were in the game, then I'd say Slack Lizard, but lizards are not in the game. I mean, some people call the dragon a lizard, but that's already Gen, so. Ran to water shoot because I had been sat in my nest for 3.5 hours without walking around, and I was / in pain. Oh, okay, fair dues. Sorry to hear that. Lizards are also not meant to be honkered. Yes, you are not meant to honk the lizards. As I found out, I was informed by a convenient blurb that blurbed its way into my life. How blurpy. Hi there. Can I help you? Can I shoot you like through the... I can't. And you've stolen my zombies.
I'm not to be honked.
Yes, thank you nicely for the demonstration. Aqua got half a stack chance of me building them a UFO. Okay, I feel like by this point we'd have normally gotten distracted on like 10 different things. So I'm glad to see that we have not been distracted yet. We are making pretty good progress. We got to remove these still, but we'll do them afterwards. We just drop all this junk in the ocean. Do not do that in real life. No littering. This is Minecraft. Global warming doesn't exist in Minecraft. Yet, says Dicey. Rid of all of you. Oh, great. Now we're going to have just some random bits of sand here. Go away. You're not meant to be here. I just did a very big yawn. So, that's an update on how awake I am. Let's see. I do not have a lot to talk about. I'm gonna be so honest. My life is not that interesting at the moment. And I feel like there's not even like Minecraft news to talk about. Like, unless there's something obvious that I'm missing, I feel like nothing's happening. Which is fine, because it just means I can focus on building this thing. But also, like, what am I meant to talk about? New cows? Firefly? I mean, yeah, I guess. That's happening. I've not really looked into that, though. I know that fireflies were added. And stuff. And I'm just like, yay. Can't wait for there to be even more lag. Like... You know, personally, I liked having a high FPS, but, you know. not everybody shares that opinion, I guess. You never know, they may have optimized block rendering. I feel like that's quite a high hope. Sorry, I panicked there. They're a particle effect now and not a mob. Good change. The fireflies? Yeah, but the particle effect going off of the spore blossoms, the particle effects will mean they're more laggy than just a regular entity. To be fair, I don't know what spore blossoms are like now, but when they were first added, FPS around them, not good. Yeah, maybe they're alright now. I don't know. Is Plot's on? Yes, he is. Oh, now when I, like, nod my head to the music, you're not going to be able to see me doing it. But how are you meant to know whether I'm enjoying the song? I'm going to keep the gravel on me because it's helpful to fill in the floor with. Yeah, so originally I wasn't sure whether I was going to dig down to layer this all on the same level or like what. I guess to be fair, we're doing custom terraforming, so it probably won't be all flat actually. So never mind, I take that back. What I'll probably do is make it a little bit taller just because of the slimes that are spawning. Obviously, if we can get it at a certain height, then slimes will not spawn. And that is a good thing. Because they are very annoying at the moment. Would not recommend. Oh yeah, if anybody's wondering why I didn't stream yesterday, I already explained it in my Discord, but I might as well explain it again. Basically, computer broken. that's to be fair, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Computer is partially broken. Basically, I kind of knew this was coming, but one of my SSDs, specifically the SSD that I store my OBS installation on, or well, all three of my OBS installations, because I have three, one for streaming, one for recording, and one for second channel streaming. Basically all three of them, basically the SSD that stores all of those files. It started dying. Long story short, it started failing. It was not like, I don't know. It was really weird. So originally, I turned my computer on in the morning and everything was fine. And I'm like, okay, great. You know, nothing is going wrong. And then later in the day, I tried to open a specific folder on this SSD. And that folder just wouldn't open. And there was like 2 or 3 of them where I tried to open a folder and it would just say, the device specified does not exist, or something along those lines. Now I'm like, well, obviously it does exist because I can see it. It's right there. But anyway, so I restarted my PC in hopes that that would fix it. And it kind of made it worse in the sense that then none of the files would open. So like previously I could still open OBS and Minecraft and stuff. But now just the entire drive was not responsive. So that was not great. But luckily I kind of knew this was coming and was prepared. Because I've been meaning to copy over everything on there to another drive anyway. Like a new... well, it's technically not a new drive. It's an old drive that I've just not used. So basically, one of my friends gave me ages ago. It's like literally the identical drive. Like, okay, so long story short, my friend a while ago ordered an SSD off of Amazon for a birthday present for one of our friends. And instead of sending him just one like he ordered, they sent him 10. So he just gave everybody else like a few as well. So I had 2. And originally that's because I was going to put them both in RAID, but I never did that. So I just had the spare one that I'd never used lying around. So I was like, well, that's fine. You know, they're literally exactly the same drive and obviously capacity and stuff. I'll just transfer everything on one to the other. So that is what I kind of in the process of doing. But the drive does not work when I plug it directly in the computer. I have to use a USB to SATA adapter. So the drive is just, it's an SSD. It is just on the floor with this adapter. Because said adapter also has to be directly plugged in to the power. Like the mains power. Like it has its own socket. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but it works. So tomorrow, so yesterday, I was just hoping I could copy off like just my Minecraft and just my OBSs and like StreamerBot and speaker. Is it SpeakerBot? I can't remember what the other thing is. Yeah, SpeakerBot, which is what I use for TTS. I was hoping that I'd be able to copy off those. But I was not able to in time. Obviously I was able to now, but yeah, it did not finish. It took quite a while yesterday. Let's just fill in this bit because it looks kind of weird. There we go. But yeah, the good news is I have not lost any data. I just got to wait like a very long time for all of the data to transfer. And I'm also trying to like only transfer stuff that I need because there's some stuff on there that honestly I don't even need. Like I have some old resource pack templates for Bedrock, like and Java to be fair. You know, every update, pretty much they release a new template that has that update's textures and like default behavior packs and stuff. And every time I've made an add-on in the latest version, you know, I have had to download that template. So I just keep a copy of the template for every version that I use. And I don't delete the old ones. So I got loads in there. All right, cool. We've done a lot of... Why have I just left this bit here? We are so close to being done. We're more than halfway there. So that's good. That makes me feel happy. I don't know why I'm trying to like terraform this gravel, because it's all going to get built on top of anyway. But yeah, the other thing we need to do, which I may do if we finish this in today's stream, is actually design the farm. The reason I might not do that in today's stream is because part of it will involve watching a tutorial on those like minecart systems that like push the mobs. And I feel like watching a tutorial on stream is not particularly great content. So if we have time, I may also raid into my second channel and then stream some Stardew Valley after this. We will see. We will see. I don't know yet. I don't know. But yeah. Somebody say Stardew Valley, says Catherine. That's the way to get you to like come out of lurk. Just like Stardew Valley. All right, it's sponge time. Love the new Bobhead video. Thanks for the informative Bedrock tutorials. No worries, glad I could help. Yes, if you haven't seen, I released a video showcasing an add-on that adds both mini blocks and Bobheads to Bedrock Edition. So if that is the thing that you're interested in, then maybe check that out, or maybe don't. It's up to you. I don't know. I'm not in control of you. Can I land? Just about. Nearly almost. Nice. I definitely didn't fall off there. First try. Ow. Okay. I just completely blanked on what I was even looking for then. Like, what am I doing here? Who are you? What? Oh, there's a spider. I could just see something and I didn't know what it was. Do I have to change block into head to use with arm scans? Yes. Yeah, I show it in the video, but if you give the block version to an armor stand, then the armor stand will just hold it. So yeah, you have to turn it into a wearable version. I mean, on Bedrock Edition, armor stands are like secret people. I don't think you can anymore, but you used to be able to affect armor stands with potions and all sorts. Like, they are just secretly players, I'm telling you. They're the real NPCs of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Cool. That's one section done. Only 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more to go. How long could it possibly take? I mean, you know, I said we were probably going to get it done in today's stream. I'm just banking on you guys not getting any UFOs, because if you get a UFO, then productivity levels are going to drop massively. Because you got to account for how long it takes to build the UFO, along with all the moaning that I do about building the UFO. Because it turns out I don't like building them. So, mainly because I still not got it like memorized, if that makes sense. So it's just like, it's still a bit of a pain to do with Structura. I really should try that other add-on that's been circling around. Alright, let's pop all these in the nether. Let's also pop this string outside. We don't need it. We don't need it. The String is not necessary. My phone's going crazy. Is there anything going on that I should know about? I don't think so. That seemed like a particularly long, that seemed like a particularly long nether portal loading experience. Gotta be honest. Mitchie at 94% chance. What was Skyfire's? 99. I still want to add a 99 sound. Backbar 24. Hi, Alien chat. Hello. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. The ice cream percent. I don't get it. I feel like that's some sort of haha funny that I don't get. Yeah, no, see, look, the mob switch there, mob switch there. So tell me why stuff's spawning. Ooh, what is this? I don't think, have I seen this before? Is that new? Oh, of course, this is Slack's tunnel, isn't it? And then this is Slack's other area. Yeah. For some reason, I just didn't realize that it was made from that wood on the roof. You heard about the mob switches every time? I am pretty, my rants do get repeated. I'm like a TV channel that repeats everything. 99 flake equals childhood staple. Oh, yes. Yes. I couldn't connect the dots there. But yes. Why did I just hear a badoo? Or did one of you play a blurb? Something disconnected? Well, if something starts to break, it's because apparently something just disconnected. Sounded like a disconnect. Thought it was my PC, says Cathedora. No, it is not. Is your bot still connected? Yes. The bot wouldn't make that sound if it disconnected anyway. Realize I'm not gonna. Oh, geez, now I've minimized the game. I was clicking the bot because I have it on a different screen normally when I'm like streaming, so I can see what everybody's like commands running and stuff. So I can see what the bot's doing basically. All right. I need some more rockets, but my rockets are all down here. Oh yeah. Also, Eladrium literally just like broke my door, so I just don't have a door anymore. He was just like, nope. Door mine now. Let's just craft a door. There we go. Why? I don't know why I got so much iron. Oh, actually, I need more iron. Oh, sorry, not more iron. I need the box to put the iron door in. I already had iron doors. Okay. Well, it's fine. I may add iron doors on the big UFO. So. Also, hopefully that isn't spoilers for adequate space. But, don't look too closely at that. More door. I see what you did there. Another little pop culture reference, if you will. Hey, BR, welcome on in. Weirdly, my bot made that sound when it disconnects. To be fair, that would be kind of helpful. Mine just disconnects and doesn't tell me. But it does tell me when it reconnects, so I suppose there's that. And it also tells me when stream elements disconnects from the bot. Like the stream elements, you know, integration disconnects from streamer bot. Which is also less helpful because I think the only thing that I'm using the stream elements integration for on streamer bot is for the donations. Like the direct donations that nobody ever uses anyway. So it's not the end of the world. Yeah, and that should have text-to-speech as well. I'm thinking about adding like a stream redemption for text-to-speech as well. Currently, the ways to do text-to-speech are YouTube Super Chat, Twitch bits, and like a stream elements donation. But yeah, I might add just like a stream point redemption as well. Because the thing is, like, I want this stuff to get used, and if you're adding like, you know, a price to it of real money, then it's automatically going to get used less. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to like take away from any value of also spending money, but at the same time, like, you know, it also just doesn't really matter that much. It's not like I'm offering some sort of amazing paid product. It's literally just a voice that appears on the stream and says what you say. Feel like I didn't explain that well, but I know what I mean. I need to get some rockets as well. All right, there is an ad starting, so we will be right back after this ad break. Nobody panic. I am back. Have no fear. Although the game has disconnected me. No clue if that's the server restarting. But that does happen sometimes. Yep, I think it was just... It was just the game. I know a few other people have been having it. I know Geol had it. I mean, Geol seems to have it like every stream. But yeah, I also know it's been happening on the Bedrock Farlands, where people just randomly get disconnected. I wonder if... okay, Alienbot's still here. Plod is not here, so I didn't see Plod leave, so I don't know if he got disconnected. I also don't know if he was AFK. But yeah, I know it's been happening on the Bedrock Farlands as well. So I'm assuming it is just a Bedrock bug, because I don't see what else it could be if it's happening both on TB and on the Bedrock Farlands, which both use separate hosts, and also on Puggy's personal server, which is again technically a different host. So I'm gonna blame BDS. Gotta be so honest. To be fair, it hasn't happened on my personal world, which is also on a server, but I also don't play on that very often. So if I gotta break the sponges. But yeah, I have a plod. Let's join the game. Plod. Just plodding along. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I panic. Does that make me a nobody? What have I said now? Oh, I said nobody panic. I see what you did there. Always. I would just like it to be known that I'm quite proud of myself, because I'm yet to bore anybody to death in this stream by talking about the British Basketball League stuff that's going on. I'm quite proud of myself personally. You know, there's a little bit of drama, and I've not talked about it on the stream, and I'm proud of myself. So I just want that to be known, because let me tell you, considering the fact that like basically everybody else in my immediate family is much more into basketball than I am, they are getting bored of hearing me talk about it. Which team do you follow? I'm a Bullets fan. Well, I'm not gonna say the British team that I follow, because there's only like 9 of them in the league, and I feel like it would be a pretty good indication of where I live. And I only follow British basketball. My apologies. All good. Well, Flimballs has asked what's the drama, so it is no longer just me bringing it up to bore everybody to death. Let's go. Until now, says Jill. Well, that didn't count. I was talking about it. Okay. Basically, you may want to take some notes. You may want to take some notes here. This will occupy at least the next half an hour of the stream. So, it all started well, technically it's been going on for a while, but for the purpose of the conversation, it all started last season, at the end of last season, where the British Basketball Federation, who are the people that hand out licenses so the leagues can operate. So you have like the Pro Men's League, and then you have like grassroots kind of junior leagues. And they like the BBF, the British Basketball Federation, hand out the licenses for those leagues to exist, basically. And through having a license, in particularly the Men's Pro League, it allows them to have like import players from other countries and that sort of thing a lot easier because of like work visas and stuff. Basically, at the end of the last season, the BBF revoked the license from the league. So there was, over the summer, there was no professional men's league in the UK, which is fine because normally a season isn't going on during the summer. But yeah, they revoked the license from the league because the league had a sponsor and a majority shareholder, or the biggest shareholder, I believe, and investor that basically wasn't paying all this money that they were promising. So this kind of sponsor slash investor was like, yeah, I think it was an investor, not technically a sponsor, was just kept saying that they would pay money and then they never did. And a lot of people ended up losing jobs and not getting paid. And also said investor also owned a couple of the teams as well. It was a massive mess. So the Federation were just like, nope, you are not running the league anymore. So they revoked the license. Now this meant that there was no pro men's league in the UK, which is a bit of an issue. So all the clubs got together and formed the current league that we are in for this season now. So over 10 weeks, all of the clubs literally had to set up a whole company from scratch. You know, branding, logo, marketing, bank accounts, you know, literally everything that you have to do with a company, and get it registered as well. All within 10 weeks so that they could start off the season, you know, with an actual league. So that's the current league that we have now, the Super League Basketball. And considering that they only had 10 months to make this thing, it is actually going pretty well. Are there issues? Yes. But they also only had 10 weeks. So you got to cut them some slack. And that's a pretty universally, like, agreed thing. Like, most people, you know, when they complain about it are like, but also they only had 10 weeks to make this thing. I'm sure it'll be better next season. And the assumption was that even though this league was granted a temporary license of 3 years, the assumption was they'd have to mess up pretty badly not to get a permanent license, or a long-term license technically, because, you know, it's literally owned by all the clubs. So obviously, you know, that means it's in the club's best interests for it to succeed. But it also means you're not going to have an investor coming in that potentially is going to mess everything up like what happened last time. You know, and bear in mind, like, particularly for anybody that either doesn't follow basketball in the UK or is, you know, an American, British basketball is not big at all. There is still a lot of teams that don't even have their own venue. And even the ones that do have their own venue, you know, they seat like 2,000 people, like 2,500. And even then, they're probably not selling out. You know, like, it is extremely underdeveloped in the UK, and it's one of the few places that has development opportunity that just doesn't get it, because everything like this that I've just explained with the old league folding and what I'm about to explain happens, and that just kind of, you know, it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back type thing. There's always something happening that just stops it from being able to pick up any attention, I guess. But anyway, so, you know, we thought this season was going great. You know, we had this new league, the Super League Basketball. All of the clubs that are participating, all 9 of them, all have, are all shareholders, I believe. I don't know all the technical terms, so, you know, if I'm wrong, apologies. But hopefully you get the rough idea. And it was announced in a statement on Wednesday that the British Basketball Federation have chosen not to, well, technically they haven't chosen anything yet. What they were doing was they were running like a process where potential bidders were able to essentially, you know, register interest for running the league long term. So the idea is any investors interested in running a long-term league would be able to register their interest. And I believe there was some level of bid involved as well. And they basically announced, the Federation, that they have granted the preferred bidder status to this American investor who registered interest. Now, you know, everybody was like, what do you mean? Why haven't you done it to the Super League Basketball? Because, you know, they're the ones that have literally been running arguably one of the most successful, like, seasons of British basketball for quite a while, like, business-wise. You know, all of the previous seasons under the BBL were not great because, honestly, I don't even think anybody was trying. So everybody was like, well, what are you doing? Why? Why would you do this? So then the Super League Basketball released a statement basically saying that they chose not to be a part of the process because they believe that the process that they were doing to find a long-term license holder was unlawful and unfair, basically. And then this well-known, like, basketball journalist site, I guess, called HoopsFix, released an article that detailed some of the requirements for this long-term license and to even register interest for holding the long-term license, which included something, I think it was about £25,000 to register interest, to even submit a bid for the long-term license, £25,000, which already, you know, is a lot for effectively writing a letter. Then they also wanted 1.5 million to run next season. That's 1.5 million pounds to run next season. And the season after that would be 2 million pounds. So the Federation are basically asking for an extremely large amount of money that compared to, like, larger leagues, like in Europe, basketball is much bigger. Even those leagues don't get charged that much money to hold the license. So it literally doesn't make sense, because the problem is, if the league costs that much to have the license to run, where is that money going to come from? Well, that money's going to come from all the clubs. So then the clubs don't have as much money to invest back into themselves to get good players, to make the product entertaining, or, you know, marketing to get people to actually come to the clubs, or even just venues, you know. As I mentioned earlier, some of the teams don't even have their own venues. Some of the teams last season had to operate at a loss to even play games because of their venue costs. So 1.5 million is a pretty high amount, especially considering the old league only had to pay like 30k. And the matches are so well attended. Yeah, it's that exactly. Doesn't make sense. So, yeah. And then, you know, basically there's been like back and forth of statements from the Federation and from the Super League Basketball. And the chairman of the Federation went on the HoopsFix podcast to talk about it. And I don't think I've seen anybody that has liked what he's saying. Everybody's been joking that this guy needs to just go into politics because he's answering the questions like a politician. He's doing that like stereotypical thing that politicians do of not really answering the question. So honestly, that was a waste of 40 minutes watching that. And it just screams cash grab. Like, that's honestly what it just sounds like. It sounds a lot like somebody has been given something to make sure the league went a certain way. What it sounds more like is the Federation basically just wanted a lot of money because they don't really have a lot of ways to make money. And they have, like, I believe they fund their own team. I believe they have something to do with funding the national team, which apparently has been pretty bad at, like, making any sort of revenue. Something along those lines, I think. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. It also sounds like they were intentionally almost trying to, you know, have such a high barrier for entry to intentionally exclude the current license holder, which is obviously the Super League basketball that I keep saying. I realize that for anybody not interested, this is not an easy story to follow. But it's just a mess. Like, it just seems like a cash grab to me. There's, you know, over the course of the season, all of the teams collectively have invested a total of 15 million into this league alone. And like the company and the branding and, you know, all of that sort of thing to actually get it going. And, you know, I mean, that's obviously a lot of money, but losing 2 million a year from all that is a lot in the grand scheme of things when it's still such an underdeveloped sport in this country. It don't make sense. Especially when you hear about how much the old league had to pay and how much, you know, this league had to pay this year. It's like the increase just doesn't make sense. Like, where have they gotten those numbers from? Because it's still higher than most Euro leagues. In fact, I think it's higher than all the Euro leagues. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah. If you're wondering why the block lag is bad, by the way, it's because the sponges are like drying, I guess. But because of the animation, it just lags. So yeah, that's my... Oh, and I guess the other thing that came out today is the BBF released a statement basically saying, we don't know why the SLB didn't submit a bid. If they didn't like having to pay that much money, then they should have just, like, told us, basically. But then it was revealed that part of the terms of negotiation or whatever were that they had to pay, and that that part wasn't negotiable. So, you know, basically they're just massively contradicting themselves now as well. Doesn't make any sense. It's a Smurf. Hello, humans. This is how, I don't know if he knows this, but this is how me and Smurf greet each other on TB. We just do our intros. I don't know if that's just a coincidence, but I now always intentionally do my intro when Smurf joins TB. So. Yeah, it's the best. Well, the other thing is because the Super League is ran by all of the teams and all the clubs, all of the clubs have basically said, well, if this other group gets awarded the license, we're not going to play in the league. Now, obviously, you don't have to be an expert to know that the league needs teams to play it. But all the teams are currently saying no, because we were not involved with the process when we're a stakeholder in this whole thing, as listed in the like fancy document. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. The other thing is the current league have also said they will operate without a license, which could be an issue because they're legally they can do that, but they won't be officially recognized by FIBA, who is like FIFA, but for basketball. And that creates issues with getting like international imported players and that sort of thing. So the whole thing is a mess. Really what needs to happen is they just got to sit down and figure it out. If the BBF particularly want these American investors running the league, then I think there should be some sort of agreement made in the license that maybe they come on with the SLB. Or something along those lines, like... Because the other thing is, from like a marketing perspective, it doesn't make sense if there's just like a new name for the league like every year. But anyway, that is enough of that subject, because I'm probably boring anybody to death. Long story short, some people are trying to make snore, says Geol. Wow. Wow. Long story short, some people are just trying to make a lot of money very quickly and not think about the long term. Ron, Ben, welcome on in. Not trying to think about the long term of British basketball and thinking about a very short term. Because long term, having this other group will not be good. Short term, it will be good because it will be a lot of money to the Federation quickly, which arguably isn't good anyway, so. But anyway, it's a Smurf. And hey, a little girl, how you doing? Welcome on in. Exclamation mark crab. Wrong stream. I think that's Liara's. I'm UFO. It's so close to being done. I will probably finish it today, I think. I hope. It's gonna go... How big? I have no clue. Alright, I gotta go and... Not drain. Unwetten these sponges. That's the technical term. Remember any sports balls, Geo? There. 90 diameter. How did he... Oh, I guess he used coordinates. Drying. No, it's de-wetting. That's the technical term. I did English A level. Okay, I keep meaning to make... Actually, I think I did do it, didn't I? I've made it list out now everybody that gets 0% and everybody that gets 100% with the UFO. So if I ever forget you, don't worry. But it also means I'm going to make a loser wall. Now, I'm pretty sure I can go back and fairly easily figure out everybody that's got 0% in the past. So I should be able to make a loser wall of all the previous losers as well. But yeah, when this whole basketball thing started, everybody was like, you know, really invested in it and rightfully kind of annoyed because, oh great, there's more drama just when things were stable. But now with like today's statement and stuff, it's got to the point where everybody's like, right, this is just stupid. Why are you guys just making statements at each other? Like, just go to a room, sit down, and figure it out. That's what always happens in the end with like, well, not always, but with a lot of stuff like drama. Ultimately, the way that it gets, I don't remember there being, you know, I mean, that's a little bit risky even for me. Okay, we're just gonna block that up. That's the way that conflict, you know, typically ends up ending and gets resolved. Just the people that are involved in the conflict sit down and talk about it. But anyway. Hi there, number 11 says hello. Hello, welcome on in. How are you doing? I think I have 3 entries on the loser wall or something like that. Jeez, I don't know why you're... It just hates it when Skyfire specifically types loser. I swear we've allowed like 3 different variations of loser. I don't even know how that's possible. I'm going to be so honest. During the break, I went downstairs to fill up my water and I saw some like what would you call them? Like pie, like mini pie tart type things. I can't actually remember what flavor they were now, but they were the nice ones. Like Mr. Kipling's, which I don't think you have in America, but in the US, oh sorry, in the UK you do. There was like some of those downstairs, and I kind of want one. Gonna be honest. I may end up eating some during the break. We'll see. Go get one. Only sports ball I watch is rugby, and I'm annoyed at that already. Oh, you gotta watch British basketball. Genuinely, like, if anybody is, like, looking for something new to, like, follow sports-wise, particularly if you're in, you know, the UK, but you can also watch it for free if you're in the US as well. Genuinely, like, I would recommend checking out basketball. Like, I've brought friends and stuff before, and I know, like, other people that have, and nobody has ever said, oh, that was actually really boring. You know, it's obviously more interesting in person, and a lot of the time the tickets aren't crazy expensive compared to something like football. So, yeah, go give it a watch. Yeah, I think it's a good time. What's your opinion on copper trapdoor? Because I hate them. I don't really have a particularly strong opinion either way, to be honest. They're alright. I think I've used them before. Why do you hate them? Joel says I have crowd issues, so unlikely to go to matches. That is fair. That is fair. I think the other thing is because all of the, you know, clubs are so small, because again, it's such a small sport in the UK. Everybody knows each other. Like, if you go onto, like, the supporters groups for all the teams on Facebook, like, you know, it's all the same people. But it's the same at the games. There's a lot of the same people, so it's quite easy to, you know, meet new people. Everybody knows everybody type thing. I mean, that's not entirely true, but, you know, for the most part, like, generalized. Yeah, I will admit I'm not the biggest fan of crowds. Depending on how I'm feeling. The convenient thing is, I'm not in the crowd. I'm sat on the edge of the court taking photos. And also sat on the media table. Well, you know, not on the table. On a chair at the media table. They don't look right, and I feel like it needs a lever like an iron one. I could understand it needing a lever, to be honest. WSL or other women's games are usually not that bad. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I'm yet to actually watch one of the women's games in person. But, I've watched a few on YouTube. I don't know if every team does this, but I know the team that I support do, where if the women's and the men's team are playing on the same day, then you can buy a ticket that's the same price as one, but go to both. And I think that's actually the same with, like, the weekends as well. Like, if one's playing on one day and one's playing the next day. I always like to try and, like, build up with these sponges, which doesn't make it that helpful for, you know, like, getting rid of them. Also, I gotta repair this hoe at some point, haven't I? Getting particular, you know, I may need to take a trip to Geol's base. for no specific reason whatsoever. Wink, wink. You know, we may just need to go take a trip. You know. To bring me my sponge? It's my sponge. No, your sponge is my sponge. Dude. Oh. For some reason I think that's Jill's, but it's Jade's. Hey, let me adjust. I'm sat on my leg and it's not good. Yeah. Yeah, you can watch, like, all of the pro-British basketball, both men and women's, for free. The men's is streamed on DAZN. D-A-Z-N. Don't think anybody knows properly how to say it, including me. And then the women's games are just streamed on YouTube. Okay, right. I don't think she's added instructions. Have I crashed? Or is the server crashed? Or is my internet crashed? Well, I think I'm still live, so my internet has not crashed. But I think I've crashed. That's just great. You're still live? Okay, yeah. In that case, geez, the server ping then was quite low. I know Bedrock Edition, like the ping screen, is typically not that reliable, but that seemed particularly low, you know? Or high, I guess. It doesn't look like a monument. Hey, Val, welcome on in. I got disconnected. Here is proof that it is still happening. That the bug where people get disconnected randomly on BDS is not just a Farlands thing. It's happened twice in this stream. Oh, jeez. Now I've got what Geol has. Sometimes when it happens to Geol, she can't reconnect. And normally I can reconnect fine. But I guess today I can't. I'm just going to restart the game. Can my skin load? Skin standard cust. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's try that again. Grab you. We grab the tridents. Where are the tridents? Geo. There's no tridents. And then I panic and post it in Discord. Yeah, they're left there. Oh, they are. Just out of the trapdoor. I got this. I got it, broski. All three? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like... Oops, it's a bit awkward. I feel like, you know... Who doesn't love a bit of lag? Why? Can I throw these? There we go. Oh. Joel alien doesn't look around. I have one big eye. It takes me longer, okay? What's that? Was that the armadillo? I feel like there was something else in there. Well, not my problem. I already had one. Let's take that back. Grab my hoe. I think I also had a... Bloop. Bloop. Beautiful. I think I also had a... what's that chest? An elytra that needed repairing as well. There we go. Elytra repaired. Let's put this one back on. Right, cool. And now we wait approximately 3 minutes. Give me the XP. Oh, now the FOV change is broken because I restarted the game. Give me the XP. Shower me an XP. Silverfish farm? Yeah, this is Jill's. I stole it. Oh, let's not pick up the tridents, actually. I don't know why, I just felt like randomly standing up there to get like a better look. And then I realized that I might pick up the tridents. And picking up the tridents would be bad. So... What was if we just let all the XP gather up there? What would happen then? How would that cause issues? I don't know. I don't know. Does it want me to scare them an infestation potion to produce silverfish? Yes. Nice. That was easy. What's the lever? There we go. We'll leave the cactus there. do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. What's this? Oh, it's a bubble column. See, for everybody yesterday that was saying that, you know, my base... Oh, she's added glass panes. Never mind. Well, you don't need glass panes, okay? It's an invisible bubble column for a reason. I've not actually had a look around here for a while. Oh, actually, I did say I was gonna grab Geol. Please, can I get some pumpkins? Go for it. Yay. How many do we want? This many. 13. Oh, well, I can't have the unlucky number. It's not allowed. 16. That will do. Ow. You. Is there a hidden... There should be a hidden room behind here. I thought pumpkins would cost 1 sponge. No, no, no. It's really weird, like, looking at somebody's base when, like, they stream. Because I don't come here very often. So, obviously, I watch Geo, like, build this stuff on stream. But it's still, like, very different. I don't know if anybody's ever downloaded, like, a past season of Truly Bedrock or a past season of Hermitcraft and, like, looked around it. But I used to get, like, a really weird feeling. I don't know how to describe it. Where, you know, you recognize everything, but it just also feels slightly off. Because you're so used to watching somebody else walk around and, you know, seeing these places. But in the case of, like... you know, a lot of builds, I'd say, especially if it's somebody making videos, you're not necessarily seeing the journey between each of them. So, like, the location just feels off, if that makes sense. Especially when I didn't really watch streams and I only really watch videos. Like, you know, you don't see, you know, me flying through the nether tunnel in a video. Like, you might know that I have the blue tunnel. You might know that my tunnel is, you know, off from that and shared with the Ladriums and a bit dangerous. But, like... Okay, maybe that was a bad example, honestly. But I was going to say you probably wouldn't know how to get here. But actually, you probably would, because... It's not hard. That was a bad example. Alrighty. You may also remember... Sky so close... Not close enough. Yeah. Also, just completely off topic. You may remember at the start of the year, I was like, 2025 is the year of the beard. Well, update. Beard is going strong. Beard is going strong. Will admit, accidentally shaved it, like, at the start of January. That was a bit awkward. But I have trimmed it since then, a couple of times. It's coming along. My mum did ask me if I was growing it out, even though I'd already told her. But I don't think she thought I was going to follow through. And not sure if she likes it, but that's okay. I know my gran doesn't like it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, let's just go with 5 for now. I don't know why I haven't set up an auto clicker to place blocks like earlier. Oh, you got to shear them now, haven't you? I remember. Yeah, I have an auto clicker that right clicks for me. Mainly because of all this sand placing, because of the the block lag. It was just a bit annoying. Alrighty, note to self, no honking of the lizard. Yes, no honking of the lizard. It's the wrong place. Alright. Go kill the slimes, my children. Oh, what do you mean kill the slimes? I don't know what I'm doing. Did he say kill the slimes? I'm pretty sure he didn't say kill the slimes. Oh, never mind. There we go. Go. Yes. Yes. You know what? We're going to get some more. Let's just make all 11 of these into iron golems. Now, if I was smart, I would have just made like a mini like temporary slime farm. Like just put a couple of like areas with iron golems or snow golems to attract the slime and magma and stuff. But we aren't that smart. You think we think this stuff out? No. Defend. Was that villager news? Not intentionally, but I guess it kind of worked. Villager news. Villager number 9 has escaped. I don't know. I can't remember what they say. I remember when they did that like musical episode, like I think last year. That was fun. I had like that song genuinely stuck in my head. I think I did unironically listen to it multiple times, and I am not afraid to admit that because it's good. My kids do that at the dining table. They'll talk to each other in villager news voices. They do. Cool. Well, now we have just a ton of iron golems to kill all the slimes. This is great. And yeah, hopefully... To be fair, I may have to end up killing them eventually. I was about to say hopefully they don't die. But actually, if they do die, it's not the end of the world because they are not going to live down here forever. Gonna be honest. Maybe if like only one survives or something, I'll keep it and it can be like a, you know, it can be awarded a medal that I don't have. Okay, cool. Right. I have gotten distracted. I wanted to make progress in today's stream. And I have made progress. But not in the way that I wanted to. Let's whack those in there. I probably, like next season, I probably won't have a nature box for the sole reason that I never look at it. I don't know what box I'll replace it with. But I never use it. You have a nature box? Exactly, I have a nature box. What, for flowers? It's for like nature stuff. I don't know. In this case, it's for pumpkin seeds. Replace it with a nurture box. I'll replace it with a subterranean advertising box. Am I? Yeah, I'm just getting input lag. Hang on. I don't know if this is a keyboard thing or a Minecraft thing. Every so often, I get input lag. Yeah, it's just like the movement. Like, it's not the camera. It's just the player movement, which makes me think it's more of a keyboard thing. What I need to do is press like another button, like the Windows key on my keyboard, and see if that's really delayed. The thing is, I'm not using wireless. Like, this keyboard has wireless functionality, but I'm using it wired because I can't be bothered to charge it. And, yeah. To be fair, it's not like a keyboard would actually need charging that often, but that's not the point, okay? It's the principle. I generally, like in my setup, for the most part, try to avoid wireless stuff because I tend to find them a lot less reliable, especially on Windows. Like audio stuff, for like Bluetooth audio on Windows is just a bit of a mess. Like the amount of times I've had like people asking me for help for like audio stuff, and I'm like, you know, having to fix stuff that is just like Windows Bluetooth being bad. Like, this will break again. I think it's better in Windows 11 though. I'm going to get another, says Bitchy. We'll see. You're getting close. Oh, sorry, Skyfire, not Bitchy. Audio on Windows is bad, not just Bluetooth. Yeah, but Bluetooth is particularly bad. I mean, it is also bad in general. Like, the resetting of the audio outputs is especially annoying when you have, like, a mixer or a Go XLR like me. Oh, ho, ho. But, yeah. Although Bluetooth is a particular pain. Yeah, exactly. And we've lost a few. Yeah, there's one there. Okay, I was gonna say I don't want to keep losing them. Keep losing my sponges. All right, de-wetify time. Can I? Is a sponge wet or is it just don't lose mine? They aren't yours. None of them are yours. I mean, I did say you can have one afterwards as a gift. This time it'll be a permanent gift, don't worry. I would have waved hi to Eladrium. I'm not going through a portal. It's taking forever. There we go. That was some real great stream content right there. Gotta love portal going. Am I right? Or am I right? Eladrium or Eladrium? They are the same. Portals are a pain. Yes, they are. Hey yo. Portals are a pain. When I was testing it, it's not too bad on the Bedrock Farlands server because we now have a dedicated server. Now, to be fair, this server is also on a dedicated server, but I think it is hosted, or sorry, I think it's hosting other servers as well. I think. I don't know. I need to ask Slack about that. I also want to ask Slack how his YouTube stream went. I was lurking, but I know he streamed on YouTube yesterday, so I'm curious how that went. At first I thought he was multi-streaming, but he was literally just YouTube streaming. Which is what I used to do. Before I did multi-streaming, I only streamed on YouTube. And... oh, jeez. Hang on. There we go. I started streaming... wow. I don't know why I'm saying wow, because if anything, he just dissed himself. Need to fix that? Yeah, it's fine. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, so I used to stream on YouTube since 2022 all the way to kind of April 2024. I would regularly stream on YouTube and I don't regret it because one of the main reasons I started multi-streaming was because of joining TB. Like, even though I wasn't streaming on TB at the time, I knew I was joining TB because obviously they invited me, like, how long in advance? Probably, I don't know if it was a month, but it was a period of time in advance. Probably about a month, to be fair. So I was like, right, basically everybody on TB streams on Twitch, so I should probably stream on Twitch too. But I already have, you know, my community that all watch me on YouTube. And I actually did a poll in my Discord that was, where should I stream, YouTube or Twitch? And this was before TB. So, not gonna lie, most of you weren't here. And, which is fine. And pretty much everybody said YouTube, which I assumed was the case anyway, because it's where I'd been streaming for the past 2 years. So that wasn't particularly a surprise to me. So I was like, right, okay, I'm just gonna multi-stream. And then I set it all up, and now like pretty much nobody watches me on YouTube. But that's fine. I mean, hey, we to be fair, there's like a constant 6 lurkers. It's pretty much always 6 or 12, weirdly. And I appreciate you for lurking, whoever you are.
Subscribe to TheAlienDoctor.
Lurch, thank you so much for following on Twitch. How you doing? Yeah, it's also kind of crazy to think that I think just over 200 followers, or even just under 200 followers. I can't remember. I can't remember. But now I am on 639, so thank you. Potentially one more. I don't know if that count actually updated. Just then. No, it did update. I got my game minimized for nothing. But yeah, so thanks guys. Kind of when I look at my like Twitch growth graph, kind of crazy. Legends wowing. I don't know what that. What was the other thing I was gonna say? He keeps minimizing his game. Yep. Cause says, so you asked the YouTube community if they will at least watch you. Surprising result. To be fair though, the main place I make content is YouTube. Like even now, I'm more of a video person than a stream person. Even though I do make more streams than videos, but just it's not how it's meant to be. The other thing is I didn't like ask my YouTube like community via like a YouTube post. Like I also asked on Discord because I feel like most people, if they have a preference, you know, they obviously have a preference. But if there's a creator that they like on the other platform, as long as they have an account and stuff, like they'll still watch the creator on that platform. So like Smurf, for example, you know, most of you guys, and most TV fans, by the looks of things, typically prefer Twitch. But Smurf can still get kind of the same viewer numbers as me on YouTube, because Smurf streams on YouTube, as I can on Twitch. Now, obviously, that's not a direct comparison, because he's obviously also got pre-existing people, and I've got pre-existing people that potentially haven't crossed over to, like, other TV creators. But it's like a rough, almost benchmark, if you like. Like, yeah, Skyfire. I always make sure to drop a like over here, even if I'm going to watch on Twitch. Everyone else should come on here and drop that like too. Yes, do drop the like. But also, like, you know, the fact that you're going through the effort to, you know, like the YouTube stream, even though you said earlier that you prefer Twitch, you'd probably still watch on YouTube if I only streamed on YouTube. I mean, maybe you wouldn't. You know, I'm not going to make well, I am going to make assumptions on a general basis, not on an individual basis. Yeah, Jiol's lurking. Correct, I would watch on YouTube if you did not use Twitch. So, you know, that's what it was asking. Like, I assumed, even though I was asking a primarily YouTube-based community, like Cole said earlier, the question was more about what you'd prefer. You know, if given the option. Which, obviously, you know, don't get me wrong, it makes sense that it was YouTube. But I, you know, didn't want to make that assumption. I said assumption a lot of times then. Nice thing about YouTube is the kids can watch you on the telly, though they're watching Kicks Deliveries. I don't even know what that is. My platform preference changes depending on my mood, says Iris Bear. Welcome on in. That's fair. That's fair. I always prefer Twitch for streams, both as a creator and as a viewer. I think as a creator, why, hello there. As a creator, just the viewer interactivity is like so much better. And even though, you know, for me, I'm not super bothered about like ad revenue. But you know, it is a factor, particularly for other people. And also it's my only income, to be fair. But On YouTube, you typically end up making more money from ads. But overall, I think most people still make more money on Twitch just because of like viewer donations, like bits and subs and stuff. It's like almost a different culture on Twitch compared to YouTube members and stuff. It's very interesting. I've followed a couple of people that have moved over to YouTube streaming, and it's very interesting like watching them trying to bring that like Twitch culture of like memberships and gifted memberships and super chats. It's interesting. I mean, I've got the best of both worlds, really. And the other thing is, it means I don't have to upload the VOD on the second channel, because the VOD already goes onto YouTube on the main channel in the live tab, which is great. So I'm happy. And I do think like multi-streaming moving forward, if you want growth for your stream, multi-streaming is probably the best way to do it, I think. Like, you know, it's kind of similar in what it always has been with trying to, I guess, just marketing in general, including for content creators. But you want to get your stuff as many places as possible. You don't want to have all your eggs in one basket for other reasons as well. But also because you're, you know, somebody that watches Instagram Reels, for example, might not be on TikTok. Or Facebook Reels or wherever. So by posting your Reels on multiple different platforms, you're reaching multiple different audiences because not everybody uses every platform. You know, as we've kind of already spoken about, most people, you know, have a preference going back to streaming between Twitch or YouTube. So I think the same idea applies where, you know, try and get your stream as many places as possible. You know, there's some places I won't stream. Oh, I'm in an ad. Oops. Ew, TikTok and even more. Ew, Instagram. All right. Oh, geez. I feel like I was... exclamation mark ad doesn't exist. Oh, geez. Whatever. See you after the ad break. I was having a moment of rhetoric. Is rhetoric the right word? I don't know. Anyway.
I found it is the small things, everyday deeds of ordinary folk that keeps the darkness at bay.
I'm not late. I'm not late. You're late. 100%. I wasn't eating biscuits. You were eating biscuits. Nope. Mm-hmm. They were nice biscuits, though. Alright, give me a second. I gotta, like, wipe it off my hands. And a little bit my desk as well. Which biscuits? Chocolate digestives. Though weirdly, they almost tasted a little bit minty. I don't know why. But, yeah. Hi Twitch people, says Iris Bear. Hello. Welcome on Twitch. What was I saying before that? Would you ever stream on Facebook? Says Iris Bear. No. Okay, so yeah. What I was saying is about like trying to get your content, excuse me, on as many different platforms as possible. And I think, I don't know, this is kind of contradictory, but I don't actually think it's worth streaming on Facebook, for me at least. I don't know. Maybe it is. I just don't think Facebook streaming is that big, you know? Like, is anybody even full-time off of solely Facebook? I don't, you know, not that I'm aware of. And if they are, they probably aren't a Minecraft creator. So whilst I agree with the idea of trying to get your content in as many places as possible, I guess it's not like a blanket statement that like fits all, because, you know, Facebook, for example, wouldn't be worth streaming to, because it's just not got the audience. You know, it's like you wouldn't stream to some like random small streaming website, because, you know, there's plenty of small streaming websites that exist, I'm sure. But most people probably wouldn't, you know, also stream to them. So I guess the same thing kind of applies. And then there's some platforms that I just wouldn't want to stream to anyway. Like, I know Twitter has been pushing streaming a little bit recently. I just, no. And also, Kick, again, no. TikTok I would actually consider, to be fair. And I have been considering recently. There is one who I know streams to Facebook and also TikTok. Does DB stream to Facebook? I know he streams to TikTok. I don't know, like, he streams in like so many places, it seems. I don't know all of them. Yeah, I actually recently updated the the Stream Elements plugin. So this is my OBS. Let me just hide the preview because it's going to get messy. This is my OBS. This is what it looks like. Over here I have Atom multi-stream. This is what I'm using to stream. So I have Twitch here and YouTube here, obviously. I recently updated the Stream Elements plugin that has a lot of multi-streaming options. So you can see here, I can, for some reason it's connected to my second channel as well, but I can stream both horizontal and vertically to YouTube, and TikTok and Twitch as well. And I think I can also add, yeah, X, Kick, and then a custom one. So I could use that for Facebook as well, as long as I had the URL and the code and stuff. So yeah, I could stream technically anywhere. Same with Atom multi-stream. I mean, I can also just like add to the main canvas any of these platforms as well. And actually, Trovo, I've never heard of it before, but I'm considering checking it out for the sole reason of StreamerBot also has Trovo. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but StreamerBot also has Trovo like integration. So in terms of the bot and stuff, it'd be really easy to set up But I've literally never heard of it. Like, if I, that's one thing I should take a look at. And if there's like an active Minecraft community on there, then maybe I'll consider giving it a go. But like, my main two places for streaming will like kind of always be Twitch and YouTube, you know, unless I happen to stream to another platform and it does like better than both of them or something. But that's mainly because, you know, obviously on YouTube, it's where I make videos, and I've always said I'm a video person first and a kind of streamer second. But also because I think there's a pretty big Twitch Minecraft community that I want to be a part of, I guess. DB streams to TikTok and YouTube, not Facebook. Okay, fair. I can't remember, but yeah, thanks. Also, hello, Age New Gamer. Welcome in. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I start streaming to TikTok at some point. Now I've got the Stream Elements plugin installed. It honestly just depends on my internet and if it can handle it, basically. It probably won't be a high quality stream. It'll probably be like 720p. I don't know. Maybe 1080 if we're lucky. I mean, at some point they were meant to be adding 1440p to Twitch, which will actually help save me a little bit of computer power. Because right now I'm having to do multiple encoding sessions. So one for YouTube and one for Twitch. Because I want to stream at 1440p on YouTube, but Twitch doesn't support that. So I got to encode the stream twice, which means my graphics card is essentially having to do like 2 streams at once. And obviously so is my internet, but my internet will have to do that either way. Yeah. Not sure I have the internet availability to do more than Twitch. Fair dues. I mean, it's worth giving it a go. And you can also use Restream for free and stream to 2 platforms for free. No watermark or anything. And, you know, for your internet, that will be like... So the way Restream works is your internet and your computer is sending one stream, but instead of sending that stream to YouTube or Twitch, it's sending that stream to Restream, and then Restream will then restream your stream. So, you know, 2 platforms for free, or you can pay for more. Their branding is kind of confusing. Like, it says their free platform has watermarks and stuff. I think the only way it has a watermark is if you use their software, but if you're just using OBS to stream, then it's fine. It would actually cost more money for them to like reprocess or what's the word? Retranscode, or I guess just transcode your stream again. Oh, I think I've lost another sponge. But yeah, it would literally cost more money for Restream to add a watermark to your stream. That's the thing about Restream. Like, the only kind of downside of it is the delay. You know, assuming that you're okay with streaming at the same settings for both platforms, the biggest downside is kind of the delay, which isn't even that big, honestly. But yeah, your stream isn't modified at all. There's no quality difference because, again, it would cost them money to lower the quality because they'd have to retranscode the stream. So that's kind of a nice little thing. Restream is nice, but it shows both chats. Yeah, I have the chat overlay on screen, which, technically speaking, is against TOS. But yeah, having a bot in the chat that sends messages between them is not against TOS. I just find it annoying, honestly. So I just don't have a bot that does that. I might do it for the second channel, though, because A, the second channel gets way less chatters, and B, I don't have an on-screen overlay for the second channel, so you know. Currently, the second channel has no way of seeing both chats very easily, and that's annoying. So. But I know like everybody has different opinions of like how to do the multi-streaming thing, especially because it's relatively new. Like Zeroed, for example, on the Bedrock Farlands SMP, just started multi-streaming. And like I basically just sent him like everything I use. Like, you know, here you go. You can use all this stuff if you want, or you can use this stuff. Like just a ton of information basically. And then, you know, he can pick and choose what he wants to use and stuff. And yeah, he wanted to have a bot reposting his messages, which you can do incredibly easily with StreamerBot. So I actually almost set it up, but yeah, with StreamerBot, it's quite easy to make a custom action that just reposts your Twitch chat to your YouTube and vice versa. Which is what I'll probably end up doing for the second channel, as I just said. All right, I think we've completed... Yeah, okay, cool. We finished draining that section. So all we've got to do now is dig out those pillars and then also remove the sand here. And then I think we should potentially be good. Question mark. Okay, I got torches on me, so I'll just use the torches. Or we're like, let's use the redstone. Let's stick to what we've been doing. I'll use the torches for lighting. The slime farm appears to be working. Other than the fact that we aren't getting any drops. Skyfire has a 75% chance of a UFO. Better look next time. But not really, because I don't want to build one right now. Corvanic, welcome on in. 17% chance. Why change what you were doing, says BR. Exactly. We're going to stick with redstone. No particular reason. I mean, to be fair, I think it's a little bit easier to break. And in terms of placing, it doesn't make a difference, I don't think. Unless it does, because it technically takes longer to get broken by the redstone hitbox. Because the torch hitbox is like taller, if you think about it. I don't know if this is true. This is my assumption. The torch hitbox. Actually, maybe not. Like, where does that break? Yeah, that just breaks when it gets to the top. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, remember how I said that I'm going to have to kill these iron golems probably anyway? Well, it looks like the slimes are taking care of that. Okay, never mind. We still got loads, actually. You guys are slacking. Come on. The slime's over here. Look at how many are... I mean, I think we know where the slime chunk is. I think, you know, I feel like that's almost perfectly marked out where the slime chunk is, actually. Okay, not quite. Unless these are both slime chunks, in which case, yes. That's funny. Get a shell and put it in your fantasy? Oh, of course. Yeah. I don't need a shell. But actually, I'm kind of curious how many slime chunks we got, so let's get a shell. As you can see, I did not need that much convincing. No, I may have one here. I may not. We will find out together on this epic adventure of me looking through my shulker boxes. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, nope. Nobody know. Now we wait on the loading screen of doom. I could have eaten a biscuit in this time. Is this... Suddenly I'm starting to think this isn't worth it just to get a shell to see where the slime chunks are. You know, suddenly... I'm just getting that feeling. I don't know what it is. I just can't put my finger on it. And then I've got to spend like 3 years looking through my shulker monster back home. Why have I got an egg? I don't want the egg. I got loads of eggs from Silence Egg Farm, even. What is... Oh, yeah, that was the iron golem. Somebody put an iron golem there. Oh, I forgot all of these were red still. Oh, jeez. I don't want this. I don't like... Oh, it hurts my eyes. It literally hurts my eyes. Like, not even joking. The longer I look at this, the more I feel like I'm going to have a headache. It's like this color of red in particular. Oh, jeez. I can't even find any. Get away from the red. Well, I gotta have a few from all the AFK fishing I did at the start of the season. There we go. Being converted? No, no, no. I'm not being converted. Hey, Slates. How are you doing? Have some eggs. Slates has laid some eggs. Well, you can't really see them. They're like perfectly hidden. Jeez. No, I've not been converted. Somebody tried to. Honestly, now that I look at that UFO, I honestly think it doesn't look nice. Like, I don't like it anymore. Because I've, like, designed the others and built some in survival that I'm now like, I could have done a way better job. You know, like, this is the first thing that I built on TB. Fraud. You have multiple eyes. I told you. My my artificial human does. How do you think I'm talking to you and sounding so human? What was if we use this in the nether? Oh, this isn't a slime trick. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna be honest. No clue what I'm doing. How do I disable it? Oh, that's something. But isn't it something to do with switch? I can't. There we go. Then it's off, and then I do that and that. I know what I'm doing, ish. And now we're gonna have to go through all of that again. I told you a few times. What? Where? This is your human voice. Hey, Eric. How's it going? Welcome on in. Eric Bannister. Oh, jeez. Well, look. You know the rules. If you have a green badge next to your name, I'm less likely to listen to you. Bloop. Right, let's see. Yeah, slime chunk here, which is where I said. Although I think a lot of them may have despawned at a slime chunk here, which I think is also what I said. Again, a lot of them have despawned. No slime chunks anywhere else though. Okay, so it is literally just 2. That's actually not that bad then. I thought it was a lot, but it's just 2. Unless there's one in there. No, it would show up. Okay, cool, brilliant, nice. No, that's, hang on. I know what I'm doing. 100%. Told you I knew what I was doing. Hacks this age new gamer? Nah, this is just a very fancy and very helpful resource pack that tells you where slime chunks are. Because it's either that or Googling it. Anyway, we now return to our regularly scheduled program. It would be so nice if we could have offhand. Like, that would actually save me so much time if I could hold a shovel in my offhand and just use it like that. But instead, I have to punch every single sand block manually. The quickest way to get rid of the chunk border is to relog. At least Slack does it that way. Fair. The thing, I'm sure I tried that once and it didn't work though. Maybe not. I don't know. I thought I did. Oh, I didn't fix the VTuber, did I? I was going to fix that in the last break. Oopsie. I just need to like try and free up a USB port on my PC. Do, 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 do. Why has that one got gravel in? That one shouldn't have gravel in. I have a system. And it's been... Oh, jeez, that was the wrong one. And the system's been broken. Oh, jeez, I knew I shouldn't have invited all those TB members to help me. They all were like, no, Alien, we really want to help you. And I was like, really? And they were like, yes, please, let us help you. And I was like, well, I don't want to force you. And they were like, oh, no, I really want to help you. It's, you know, not forcing at all. Anyone got any TNT? Oh, hey, boss. Did not see moss. Nope. Seems like we made a few mistakes in alien space. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, we don't need to go there. I just thought, actually, let me also sponge out that one real quickly. I think the best way to do it is to actually divide it. Divide and conquer. Somebody also put some sand in here, which, to be fair, there is a slight chance that was me. Believe I can create it in about 2 to 3 minutes. We don't need to test that theory. Don't panic. I'll fix it all myself. What a nice person I am. Don't want to force you guys to do any work. It'll be a pleasure. So I realize you can't see this. Glad you love the help we provided. Jeez. Tell me, do you finish this draining? Did you find this draining? Oh, did you find this? Not really, honestly. I found it quite fun. I've said it before, I always like just having like a big project that I can just come and work on. Accidental postage on Sky Parts, nothing to worry about. Okay, I was gonna say, I just saw you. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, sand, please. Now I'm curious what the accidental postage did. I got the dad joke. I just didn't find it draining. I found it quite enjoyable. So I gave it a serious answer. Oh. Bloop. Bloop. Oh. Bloop. What do I need? I need sand. I could use gravel, but it'll all break into flint. And what happens if I need the gravel again? I don't think I will, but you never know. Where's the last... Oh, jeez. These stupid shulker boxes. Where's the last one with sand? Because after we do this, we can then remove the conduit as well. But we can't really remove the conduit until we've done this bit. That's my second 3% today. Rigged. I proved it was not rigged by fixing it. Well, it was truly a monumental undertaking. Wow. Wow. I mean, it was a pretty monumental task in my, you know, TB-based journey. Thank you so much, BR, for subscribing on YouTube.
Truly outrageous.
Truly outrageous. Hey, Moss, how's it going? Moss says, wow. What? Look how much more quickly I'm doing this compared to you, Moss. Well, it was going okay. Oh, great. Okay, and then just one here. Let me think about my previous offer. What was your previous offer? The blowing it up with TNT? We don't need any explodification here. You must be mistaken. Wake up for my poor job that I did for free. What are you even gonna blow up? It's just air and water. And the blue glass that you don't want to blow up. And the UFO that you don't want to blow up. Let him try. TNT don't break anything in water. Exactly. You know, the more you talk about it, the glass. If I break the glass, would it flood? Like back in on itself? Oh, I didn't de-wetify the sponge. Right, back to the Nether loading screen podcast. Shulker cleanup? Definitely not. Welcome back to the Nether loading screen podcast. Today we are going to be talking about the Nether loading screen. So basically, the Nether loading screen is a screen that loads whilst you are in the loading screen for the Nether. You're welcome for that. That's what you all wanted to hear from me today. Let's see. We need some of you. Oh, I kept meaning to reset the sub and bits leaderboard. I said this earlier, but the sub and... Hello? Okay. Okay. I should have seen that coming, honestly. The game did not like the Nether loading screen podcast. It is official. It is official. I don't get it. Why you like this game? I just want to play with my sponges. I just want to de-wetify my sponges. Is it too much to ask for? Jeez, Eric Bannister's trying to blow me up. I was on a loading screen, okay? The gas sound would have got me better. Need to fix Sprogs? You what? Wow, 3 homes already? Homes? Need to feed. I'm getting very confused. Everybody is not making sense, okay? Can we all just chill out? Minecraft item tool break. I just fixed this hoe. Even though its durability seems to run down particularly fast, even though it hasn't breaking. Sprog equals child. Oh, okay. And then Bios is times. 3 times already. 3 times what? Getting kicked? Because it is 3 times getting kicked. This is true. Yeah, I had 6 at the start and I've gone back down to 5. Why you like this? It's entirely my fault mainly, but that's not the point. Alright, and so even more draining begins. Bloop, bloop. I probably didn't place this high up enough. Bloop, bloop. This is the sound you must make when draining, just to let you all know. Oh, that was not an efficient placement, was it? I'm a little bit disappointed with myself there. Beautiful. Cool, we should be able to do this entire thing without needing to de-wetify the sponges as well. Let's go. Look-yo. Wait, one. Yeah, there we go. Was that real? That was, yeah, that was a fake disco ping. Never mind. It's just literally like the perfect volume for me that I genuinely don't know whether it's real or fake. Okay, cool. And 11 sponges left over, which at least some of we're going to use in the conduit. So bye-bye conduit. Let's try and use the conduit effect while we still have it. There you go. You could almost remove an entire conduit with the conduit effect. BR 0%. Okay, hang on. Let me just double check that my thing worked, because it should have outputted your name into a text file so that I know you're the loser. TheAlienDoctor. Oh, geez, another loser. Vow, also with a 0% chance. Okay, UFO fails. Yeah, it has worked. It has worked, as we can see right here. Well, you can't see it. I can see it. It has worked. BR and Vow is in the UFO losers file. This is good news. Well, it's not good news for them. It's good news for me, though. So I've got to work out what Zoom I had on before. I don't think it was that. I don't know what it was. Whatever. Doesn't matter. That's the MCBC strats. That I've never deleted still, in case I need them again. It's a pretty good view of the Iron Golems doing their duty. GG Vow, 0% fail. Yes. Eventually, I'll make a wall of all the 0%ers in the chat. Yes, that's just waiting for death. Some may say, but Alien, if you know that area is going to kill you, why don't you go and light it up so that no mobs spawn? And the answer to that is because I'm going to get rid of it, so there's no point. Beans! beans. It's beans. It's beans. Beans needs an extra beans. I can't remember which button it is though, so stand by.
Subscribe.
That's not the right button.
Doctor and Froggy Plays.
There is no amount of
That's also not the right button.
that will make you not suck, boys.
There we go. Beans needs an extra beans because he is extra beanie. Beans, how you doing? Welcome on in. How goes the things that go? It's not my fault the buttons aren't labeled. You can't label them. It's like, there's no screens or anything. I'm not doing it on the Stream Deck. I'm doing it on the Go XLR. Silent Shadow, thank you so much for subscribing on Twitch. I always seem to do that voice. It's like my Twitch subscription voice. But yeah, thank you so much. That is very, very greatly I was about to say mostly. That is very, very greatly, extremely appreciated. Make sure if you haven't already, well, actually, I know you have. I was gonna say make sure if you haven't already to join the Discord, but you're already in the Discord. But if you have your Twitch and your YouTube accounts, or sorry, your Twitch and your Discord accounts linked up, then you'll get all the extra perks. Well, a lot of the extra perks that being a Twitch sub gets you. So, yeah. Alien is starting to feel tired. But I'm also extremely determined to finish this, so. The grind never stops. Must keep draining monument / removing areas of the blocks. I mean, technically we've drained it now. We just gotta remove, like, the blocks. Oh, I forgot to light it up. If there's a... Okay, I was gonna say, if there's a creeper, I'm just gonna let it blow up and break some of the sand, honestly. Like... Whatever. Oh, wait, don't hold my sponge. It's not very nice, is it? Oh, I've not done that one. How many have I done? Oh, we got to do this one without a conduit now as well. I bet I don't have... Yeah, I don't have enough sponges left over. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. How hard could it be? Jeez, that notification sound is very loud and it keeps making me jump on my phone. Especially because my watch vibrates at the same time. What could go wrong, says BR? Exactly. I'm sure I won't drown. I have respiration 3, to be fair. Okay, there is actually a creeper there, but there's also sponges down there, and I don't want the creeper to blow up the sponges. Didn't think that part through when I said I would let the creeper blow up earlier, so sorry, creeper. But your blowing up privileges have been denied. After a not so careful investigation. Which one's the water? Not that way. It's that way, but also now, like, all of them. Well, all of them have a stream in it. Yeah, we are going to have to go de-wetify these again. That's fine. Mr. Lee, welcome on in. How you doing? I'm jumping around. What am I doing? I'm doing the alien bounce. That's what I'm doing. See, you can get really high and then the blocks can just disappear. Like if you jump from block to block, like this. And then block lag. So tell me again, do you want the American group to purchase the rights for the UK Basketball League? I don't know if you're genuinely asking or if you're just like poking at me to like go into a really long explanation. But the answer is no. No. For two reasons. Number one, we've had investment in the past. And it didn't end very well because, you know, they cared more about it, like, well, they didn't care about it. I guess that was the point. Now, obviously, that is kind of generalizing. But number two, the current setup, and this is the big one, the current league and the current setup that we have now works great. And you know that for the most part, it's in the best interest because it's being ran by the clubs, which I know there are reasons why a league ran by the clubs isn't always the best idea. But I think this far, it's fine. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, I was listening to the rant earlier, but I didn't hear your hope. Oh, okay, fair. Well, yeah, I hope that the American investor does not, because I want the current league, or the current company, I guess, operating the league to continue operating it. Because, you know, as I said earlier, it was made in 10 weeks, you know, by all the clubs over the summer. So whilst it was made very quickly, it's actually pretty incredible what they've managed to accomplish in such a short amount of time. And I think because it's being run by the clubs, it just seems much more well put together than it ever has been. And for once it felt like UK basketball was quite stable. And now it's all being thrown away. Potentially. They've not been handed the license yet. This new American group just had the preferred bidder status, which... Thing is, all of the teams have said that they do not want to be a part of the league if it's not the current league. So if they award the license to literally anybody else, the clubs will not be a part of the league. And partly because all of the clubs are shareholders of the company that's currently operating the league. So they may have a league and they may have a license to operate it, but they're going to have to make clubs completely from scratch. Or they're going to have to bring like Division 1 talent, which is like a lower league, up to the pro league. So Division 1 would be considered like semi-pro. They'd have to then bring that to the clubs and the teams from the D1 stuff into the pro league, which then just means the talent is probably quite down. Will it affect your ability to continue as a photographer? Most likely no. Potentially slightly if they change the rules about media. Like, I'm technically with the team that I'm shooting for, but on like a volunteer basis type thing, and I don't have any sort of media pass or anything like that. Whereas like, you know, they could try and be super strict about that sort of stuff, which is unlikely. But sorry, I just gotta make sure this message isn't important. It is not important. Oh, actually, this one is. That's an email I gotta reply to. Remind me I need to reply to an email when I finished. I don't need to reply to it straight away, but I do need to reply to it. Yeah, the thing is, like, if this American group wins, then they're going to be paying 1.5 million the first year and then 2 million after that to operate the league. Compared to what's being paid now, which I think is about 30,000 off the top of my head. So there's a pretty like giant increase in how much, you know, it costs to have the license for the league. And that money isn't just going to come from nowhere. That money is going to come from the clubs, and the clubs can't afford that. So, and if they can, you know, maybe they can, but that means they won't be able to afford other things. You know what I mean? So financially, it just doesn't make sense for the clubs. The only benefit, really the biggest two benefiters of this whole ordeal is the American group that has been granted preferred bidder status, and also the Federation. What they really need to do is, if they really want these preferred bidders involved, then grant the license to the SLB, the current group, but just, you know, have some sort of negotiations where this American group have to be involved and a part of the company in some way. And, you know, investors or whatever, you know, like if they feel particularly strongly. But these guys that are coming into it apparently aren't even that good anyway. Like, they practically got fired from their own company, and their board of shareholders lost faith in them to run their own company. So, actually, to be fair, I don't know if it was their own company, but they like owned it. Well, no, that means it is their own company. That was the wrong word. All the different words are confusing. I know what I mean. Joel DM'd me with important. I meant after the stream, Joel. Yeah, anyway. So yeah. Though, you know, I just want the current league to continue because it works and it's good. And the thing is, the other thing, if they go ahead with this, there is going to be people that lose jobs. Like, there will be people that, in my opinion, don't deserve it, that will lose jobs because, you know, one group of people want many money, basically. Are you enjoying photography at this point? Yeah. I love it. I mean, I practically dedicate most of my weekends to it. To be fair, I was at a game on Friday, and then normally I'd be covering like a junior game on the weekend, but I think like all of the junior games were away. And I don't really do away games because it means I've got to mess with bad lighting, and you know, I've got to like mess with the camera settings and then also the preset for editing. So it's a lot of extra work to do away games and obviously travel. So yeah, I just do home games. Hello. How are you? Yeah, if anybody actually cares, check out Hoops Fix. The like independent media outlet, I guess, that reports on a lot of basketball stuff in the UK. They are the ones that have a lot of information. Thank you for the creeper blurb. I didn't even see that. We'll hear it, I guess. I feel like in this second half of the stream, we've been a lot less productive. Jeez, why are you distracting me? Every time you do like a UFO, I'm just panicking that somebody's gonna get one. Like, no. I'm not joking. Like, if somebody wins a UFO, I may build it next stream and not in this stream. Because I want to get this done, and I'm going to be honest, I probably am going to end after it's done because I'm getting tired. As much as I want to play Stardew, I also got to eat. Sorry, Cathedora. Right, we can just put those in there. To be fair, that's a load of junk as well, but whatever. We don't really need the gravel. I'm sorry. Oh, JK, take care of yourself. To be fair, I would stream after I've eaten, but I think me and my mom are going to watch something. I don't know why I like run away whilst I'm waiting for the sand to fall. Like, I can do multiple at the same time. I don't need to... I just got to, like, let out, like, bursts of energy. Just... Motown Mickey, welcome on in. How you doing? Well, you need to do the email after the stream? That's true. It's not a long email. Ironically, it's also related to, like, the basketball stuff. Because I manage the juniors' social media. I just, want somebody to... So, here's the thing. I could technically do what I'm asking. But I'm not paid. And it's a lot of extra work for me. When there's technically somebody that is employed that you know, should really be doing it. I just want a template graphic to be made for the, like, school holiday camps. And then, you know, I'll swap photos out for the graphic and dates and stuff. I just want a template. And whilst, yes, I have all the tools and resources to make it myself, I don't have the time. Unless I was paid. But I'm not, so. Well, I can say I got my fail UFO. What did you get? I didn't see. There's honestly too many to read. I was trying to read them all out, but it's too much for my dyslexic brain. Really messing up all the, like, placement here. There we go. You go get him, slime. No, Iron Golem, actually. You go get him, Iron Golem. I'm on the Iron Golems team. Jeez. They're just like... they've pretty much all found their way to the 2 slime chunks, haven't they? Other than those guys. You can tell which ones just haven't been... Can I just get these guys to chase me over to the slime area? Really? Why don't... Hello? Are they... I mean, I don't actually want to set you on fire. But why aren't they aggroing at me? I was going to try and get them to chase me over there. Whatever. Okay, cool. Ad break. I will see you after the ad break. I remembered this time. I got to make it play a ding, haven't I? Hey, I Night. How's it going? Welcome on in. I'm definitely not eating biscuits again. Oof, BR, 96% chance. That's pretty close. We're trying for UFOs. We want UFOs. I just gotta like speed run the rest of this so that nobody can get a UFO. I see how it is. I know what I have to do. My mic's not right. Hang on. Right, let me sleep. Who's on the most deaths? Oh wow, Adequate's taken over? That's new. No, I don't want the slime. Let's see, we got Adequate, I don't know why I scrolled down. Hours played. Where am I on hours played? Still 11th. Yeah, I got a long way to catch up, honestly. It's quite interesting how, like, you know, at the top, like the top kind of 3 to I'd say like, well, I don't know, you could almost place it in like brackets. Like kind of these 3 aren't really that close. Oh, now it's rotated. I was going to say, you know, we can't see the top of your screen, right? Oh, never mind. I have no easy way. I guess I can just click it. No, I mean, you know what? Whatever. I need to add a button that hides the Java and unhides it. Well, let me do that now. What's like, you guys can have a look. You guys can watch me. We're doing some much needed. Okay, so this used to unhide the supporters image, but I no longer use that anymore. So instead, what we're going to do is we are literally just going to add it on here. So it needs to be, there's a lot, okay. Java small. So then if I unshow display, there we go. Nice little way of unhiding and hiding that. Cool. Let me, all of these are helpful. What can I move to another page? Let's move this to another page. What I can also do, let's move that up there. Let's move that down there. And then that there. And then, first of all, this... Oh, you can't see it. Hang on. I know what I'm doing. This is the stream weekend. So when I press this, it hides and unhides the stream weekend graphic, which obviously is not applicable for right now. First of all, it needs to be the same icon as the others, because otherwise it will annoy me. So we do many scrollings. There we go. That's all right. What do I have these set to? Just the same but dimmer. I can do that. I'm doing stream maintenance. Okay, so now when I press this, it hides and unhides the stream weekend. And then we're going to add another one. This one is going to be for display capture. So that way, I can easily show you my entire screen or not. All right, cool. Because that is also going to be helpful, because I I keep, you know, showing you my entire stream. What block were you asking for in chat? Was that somebody else? I think that was somebody else. I don't know who's live. Yeah, I thought it was Boss. Because I saw it pinged in the Farlands as well. Well, at least I have somebody to raid now. Getting fancy. All I'm saying is I'm not against the idea of a bigger stream deck these days. Just putting that out there. I did set up a throne. I haven't added anything to it. For those that don't know what it is, a throne is this website where you can either contribute or just to gifts to streamers or just buy the gift outright for a streamer. But I'm still in two minds about it because it also just feels very, very weird. I don't know. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. Excuse me. Aqua Dragon, there is a 97% chance that is getting dangerously close to 100. Please, no. Just please, no. I'm curious, what do you guys think about like Throne or those sorts of websites? Do you think they're good? Do you think they're bad? Like the sort of websites where, you know, if you haven't heard of Throne, I just explained it, but I'll explain it again because I feel like I didn't very well. Where you can basically buy gifts for streamers that they pick. Is that weird? Do you like it? Because I'm going to be honest, somebody basically was trying to get me to set one up so that they could buy me something. I'm going to be so honest. Dark Knight Fury on the Farlands was pressuring me into making one so that she could gift me something. But I did technically make an account, but I haven't answered. I think they can be good if it contributes to the stream. There's definitely a few things. I'm going to be so honest. The thing that I was talking about how much I wanted this new camera lens. And that would not contribute to the stream. But technically, it would contribute to my happiness levels. Which would indirectly contribute to the stream. Because if I'm happy, then the stream is overall happier, I guess. Don't question the logic, okay? I guess there is actually a few stuff that I can think of that would contribute to the stream. Maybe I will make one. I just also still feel weird about asking people for money. But I guess it's not asking if I just like never talk about it. Like I just add it to the bot that's like, well, it exists and you can use it if you want. But if you don't, that's fine. We'll see. I would answer with my opinion, but I know I just get ignored. Oh, well, you can go to the complaints department.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird.
Jeez, a bit late for your walk-on, dude. You know, just a little bit late. Jeez, you're not asking, but it gives people a way to give you things without being obvious in chats. Oh, yeah, but I would have it come up in the chat. Unless it was anonymous, I guess. Also, to be fair, though, you could, like, anonymously gift subs. And, oh, no, actually, didn't they remove the... I don't think you could anonymously cheer anymore, though. Yeah. I wonder if does Throne take any, like, percentages? How does that work? How do they make money? Probably for affiliate links, actually.
But I'm proud to recall that in no time at all with
I may consider it.
resources with firm application and determination. I made a fool of myself.
We're getting out all the walk-ons. I already played my walk-on. Savage. Oof. I need to fix my walk-on in like everybody's stream. Because it currently just doesn't exist. It's a bit of an issue. Did that have... Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to think we have more sand than we started with. But either way, we are so close to having this thing done. Literally just like a weird U shape. And then we are good to go. Many excitement. Okay. It's the final stage. It's the final countdown. I don't think I have the Twitch VOD track thing set up. Otherwise, I would play that on stream. It's the final countdown. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You're welcome for that rendition of the final countdown. I know it's all what you want to hear when you tuned into this TheAlienDoctor stream today. Okay, and just like that, no, oh jeez, and just like that, I think we are finished. Yes, I mean, we got to pick up these and technically remove the pillars, but then we are finished. Woo! Now I can go do something else in Minecraft instead of spending all my time just draining this area. GG says girly girl. Girly girl? No, that's the other GG. It's because Joel girl is also GG, kind of. Very confusing. Anyway. Jeez. There is 2 GGs, even though nobody calls Joel GG. But anyway. I'll be right there. With TNT. Little bit of sand, little bit of sand again, little bit of gravel. Get rid of some you and you. I mean, I literally have a slime farm. He's going to murder you there. Sure. Wow, don't underestimate my abilities. Maybe I need to do a video where I 1v1 everybody at parkour. Not parkour. Well, parkour would work as well. But also, also just like PvP. Who do I think I would lose to it? I feel like I would potentially lose to Silent. Definitely Slates. Slates would be at the top. Oh, and Smurf. Actually, no. Smurf would be at the top. Then Slates. Then Silent, I think. Liara? That's true. Is Liara above or below Silent? I don't think she's above Slates or Smurf in terms of PvP. Biasa's above. Okay, so Smurf, Slates, Liara, Silent. I don't know who would be next. Feel like I come somewhere. We just turn this into like one of those tier list streams. Okay, I've technically got to remove all this stuff, and I do have the inventory space, so let's do that. Rockets, lights. Oh wait, hang on, this is all wrong. That goes there, and that goes there, and that goes there, and then that is empty, but that's where my utility box goes, which is currently up there. Okay, cool. Gotta remove all this stuff, and ideally not lose any. And this. And this. Alien would be next. I think I'd be fairly high up. Definitely not the top. Alrighty. Jeez, there's like 4 more pillars. So it'd be like, okay, we've done. But there's more. I swear, if somebody gets a UFO now, I gotta stop the Java stream. Or not stream, recording. Finish recording. Save replay. Imagine if I press delete by accident. That'd be really awkward, wouldn't it? Alright, and then we can hide that using my fancy button. We don't need it no more. Alien bot is out. 66% chance. Execute order 66. Oh, we should definitely have some more sounds, and that's going to be one of them for 66. Just saying. Just saying. Quacking ducks for 22. Oh, geez, what's the reference there? I don't. I feel like I know, but I also can't connect the dots, so. No ducks, says Joel. 2 little ducks is the bingo call. Oh, okay. In that case, I do not get the reference. Okay. I think now we are actually properly for real done. I mean, I should probably swap these out for torches. But I guess it doesn't matter because we're going to terraform over it anyway. But yes, we are done now. I did a thing. I made a giant circle in the ocean. Yay. Ducks have too many potential typos. I've heard. Jen was telling me. Okay, beautiful. Nice. Cool beans. In that case, I guess there's only one thing left to do. And that's to raid the Moss of the Logic. So yeah, I'm gonna end here. Huge thank you for watching. Probably, the next time I'll be live should be, assuming everything goes to plan, Tuesday evening, my time, 7 GMT in the evening, so 7 PM. Content schedule is in the Discord if you want to see it in your time zone. And also just like hang out in the Discord because, you know, that is a good place to be. 88 is 2 fat ladies, but I can't think of a good sound for that. Fair. I'll add some more sounds to the UFO command if I remember. 88 is Back to the Future. That's true. That's true. Skyfire, we have a bread cult in the Discord. This is true. This is true. That is not why you should join, though. The bread cult is bad. Don't join the bread cult. Where was that trail of thought going? Yeah, should be next time live on Tuesday. And then I don't know when the next time I'll do a second channel stream is. Probably not Wednesday. I guess the next time I realistically can do a second channel stream would be Thursday. Because I think most of my evenings I'll be either too tired or busy. Like tomorrow, I don't finish until 6 university. And then on Wednesday, I don't have much, but I do have a basketball game. Both a university basketball game and a junior game, so I got to figure out which one I'm going to. Nothing on Thursday and then something on Friday. Oh, I've got a haircut on Friday. Look at that. You know, I love having a family calendar now. BR says, do email? Yes, I need to do email. Thank you for the reminder. That's genuinely helpful. All right, cool. Let me go raid Moss. I'm assuming he's still live. / raid Moss Logic. Whoa, look. Seribot. You never used to do that. What are you doing? I didn't set that up. Seribot's just decided to say bye to you guys. How nice of it. Let me just open Moss' stream. I always hate raiding someone and then not being able to hear it. Alright. Cool. I will see you in the next one then. Thanks for watching. Bye. Make sure to check out the YouTube as well. I just uploaded a video like this week. Or last week, I guess.